supposed to do mocktails tonight, but it's for the girls only. No Fatima.
I want to invite Zatima.
Anywhere, you better believe I'ma do it, bitch. Bye. Bitch.
On the Sistas.
You know what, Danny? I've really been wondering why I am even friends with you.
Goodbye.
That's what I'm talking about, folks. This has been brewing all season long. At some point, there would be a face-off between, well, not even necessarily a face-off, but a decision that must be made. Is Fatima in the group or not? Now, personally, you know how I feel about it. I think Fatima's better as like a free roaming agent, friends with whoever. She doesn't have to be part of a particular clique or the sister circle in general. It's like Fatima just gets along with everybody. It's just Karen with her, well, Karen being Karen, she doesn't want to have any part of it. Now, apparently, based on this conversation, I'm guessing that maybe Sabrina calls Karen about Mocktail, and then it's for the girls only. No Fatima. Something tells me that Sabrina didn't say that. I feel like this is just a stipulation that Karen's putting in there. It's like, yes, Sabrina wants mocktails, but I'm saying that it's just for us, the four of us, no Fatima. But then Danny's like, if I want to invite her, I'm going to invite her B, bye. And then B, oh, it's on. Now, the synopsis says, a mocktail party ends in disaster for the sisters as paternity results are revealed and one woman goes missing. Now, these are three separate statements. I don't know if they're all connected, because in the promo, we do know that I believe Dr. Phillips gives Karen a call about the DNA results, and she doesn't know how to say this in regards to like potential bad news, which could mean that Zach is either not the father of either child, or he's only the father of one, but he's not a match for the other. I'm wondering what's going to happen that leads to the mocktail party ending in disaster. I'm thinking that it has to do either with the paternity results, Karen's in her feelings because Zach isn't the father, and now her ass has to like deal with it. I don't know if she finds out the results of the test before or after the party. I would be more inclined to say that it's before. I would rather, I think that would make more sense. Because she'll come to this party with a dang attitude, because this is Karen we're talking about here. And then if Fatima does show up, it's going to be on site with her, because, I don't know, maybe somebody asked her about the DNA test. I don't know. But I think the riff is going to, happen because Danny was the one that invited her. And then it's kind of like a thing where they have to choose where, who's going to look either friends with me or friends with her. I want Karen to do that. I want Karen to drop the ultimatum, and then they side with Fatima, and then her ass looks stupid. That's what I'm thinking. Another cool twist would be, what if the paternity test results don't come back until after the mocktail party? Like, Karen comes home and she's pissed off that the girls chose Fatima over her because she was the one that drew the line in the sand. And then she comes home. Let's say she mouths off. It's like, well, you know what? Fine, Fatima. You might have my friends, but guess what? I'm having your fiance's babies. And that means I'm always going to have a part of him will always be with me. And then she goes home, gets the phone call, and then it turns out he ain't the baby daddy. So that'll be pretty funny if things just literally fall apart, because guess what? Karen was the one that ran her mouth, and now she looks stupid. And again, that's just a scenario I'm making up. I could be wrong about all this, but it's just one of those things where the writers are taking these characters in new, darker directions. So I could see Karen doing something like that, because you could argue that, well, if she drops the ultimatum, like Andy would try to like keep the peace, and Sabrina's like, no, girls, just don't do this, no. And I feel bad if Sabrina's the one who's holding Mocktail at her place. Karen yet again just comes into the apartment and tries to take over the show. I mean, last night it was, when you going to put, we need some real food up in here, and you're paying to, y'all going to invite Fatima up in here? No, I think she's going to draw the line, and then Danny's going to tell her ass off. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Now, the title of the episode is called Gone Girl. Now, obviously, that's in reference to Penelope, but I do feel like this could be also in regards to like Gone Girl, as in, gone girl, get out of here with that attitude. And Karen just goes away. I honestly think that could be where, the story is going. Mocktail happens. Karen comes in with attitude. The disaster is the group falls apart. And then she gets home, finds out Zach isn't the baby daddy. I think that's probably what's going to happen here. But yeah, Danny is just tired of the bullshit. And like I said in my short, I think the moment Danny was truly over Karen and her antics was it last season, like early season 6, when Fatima rolled up into Karen's apartment and she had that envelope but it had a blank sheet of paper in there? That's what I'm thinking. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Everybody's cheering for Danny, and I don't blame her. So like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.